This example deals with a very common problem that a lot of people experience either while they're in university or just after it. Common thing, the first day of your first year, you walk down the halls and they have these tables set up. People are handing out credit card applications left and right, say, don't worry, you'll be approved, we'll give you a huge credit limit. And what they don't tell you is that on a credit card, you have to pay the money back. It's just like using your own money, except you're taking a short-term loan, essentially, from the credit card company, and they make you pay it back. They also don't tell you that there is a huge amount of interest on credit cards, and that's how they make their money, is by essentially tricking people into buying lots of stuff on their credit card that they can't afford, and then they make the money off of the interest. So Nikki was in that situation. She wants to be debt-free in 5 years. She has 2 credit cards. They have a significant balance on them. Card A, $2,436.98, with an interest rate of 18.5% compounded daily. And card B is a little bit worse with $3,043.26 and an interest rate of 19% compounded daily. Now, a common way of getting out of this kind of credit card debt is a line of credit at the bank. Most often these have a lower interest rate, but they do make things a little more constricted in terms of you have to make regular monthly payments of a certain amount. With credit cards, you can pay a little bit more if you have a little bit more, but they do set a minimum, and that minimum is actually quite small, which is another way that credit card companies can make you extend your payments even longer. But this line of credit at the bank has a 9.6% interest rate compounded monthly. The limit on it is $6,000. But what Nikki's going to do is she's going to take this line of credit, pay off both balances by shifting the balances from her line of credit to her credit cards. And what we really want to know is how much interest will she save? Well, to determine that, we need to know how much interest she is going to pay on each credit card if she extends them for 5 years, how much interest she will pay on the line of credit over that 5 years, and then compare the two. So for card A, we know that she's going to pay these off over 5 years. Monthly payments on a credit card means N would be 60. Her interest on card A is 18.5%. Her present value, $2,436.98. The payment amount we do not know. Final value will be 0. Monthly payments, so 12 per year on a credit card, but on a credit card it's compounded daily, so compounds per year 365. Go ahead and input this to the calculator, same place as before, apps, finance, TVM solver. Inputting what we know, 60 for N, 18.5% interest, present value of $2436.98, and compounds of 365. We need to work out her payment amount, so when we quit out and go back into the app, we'll want TVM PMT, calculate that out for Nikki, and her payment per month on card A is $62.73 per month. Now we can determine exactly how much money Nikki is going to send to card A. She's going to pay $62.73 per month, and she's going to do that 60 times. Multiply that out, and she is going to have to send them $3,763.80. The amount of interest that she pays to card A will be that $37.63.80 minus the amount that she spent on it, $24.36.98. Means that $1326.82 of the money she sends them will be interest. Card B is going to do in green here. Still 60 payments on card B. Interest on B is 19%. Present value $3,043 and 26 cents, and 365 compounds per year. Go to the calculator again. Same app as before. We will change things out, only the interest changes and the present value. Quitting out, going back in, finding her payment amount on card B. She has to send them $79.19 a month. So if we go and calculate out the total amount she has to send to B, that'll be our $79.19 times 60 monthly payments. Means she will send them $4,751.40. Her interest on card B will be that $4,751.40 minus the balance that she had of $3,043.26. Means her interest on card B alone will be $1,708.14. Now we need to look at what happens if she was to consolidate these on the line of credit. So I have a separate screen here. She will still be making 60 payments if she does this on the line of credit. The amount of interest will be 9.6%. Her present value on the line of credit, she is going to pay off both credit cards with the line of credit. So we'll just add those two totals together. That's $5,480.24. We're trying to determine her payment amount. Her final value will be 0. She's making monthly payments, so 12. And this line of credit is compounded monthly, so 12 as well. One more time in the calculator. We'll go in, we'll input the data for this. Interest is now 9.6%. Present value $5,480 and 24 cents. And 12 compounds per year. Getting out of that, going back in and finding her payment amount. If she does this on the line of credit, it would be $115.36 a month. So looking at how much she would send the bank in total on the line of credit would be her monthly payment times the 60 months that she is making payments. So she'll send the bank $6,921.60. The amount of interest she would send the bank this way, subtract that from the amount that she started with. The interest to the bank would be $1441.36. Which, if we go back and look, even just at card B, that is less interest than she would be sending card B, and barely the same amount of interest that she is sending card A. So the question is, how much interest will she save? Well, her total interest by leaving it on the cards would be the $1326.82 that she had on card A, and as we can see, the $1708.14 that she had on card B. So if she leaves this on the credit cards and just pays them off individually, $3,034.96 in interest. If she puts this on the line of credit, $1441.36. So her savings, if she does this, would be the difference between these two. Which amounts to a total of $1,593.60. So a word to the wise, if you ever do find yourself in credit card debt and you do get the option presented to you to consolidate it on a line of credit, most of the time it's a significant savings to you. The downside is, with a line of credit, you would be locked into payments of $115 a month. With a credit card, you may not be. Your payments may be less than that, but in that case, the amount of interest you would pay to the credit card is even more than what we determined here.